Hello lovelies, it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin and welcome back to my channel lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with natal charts, and today I'll be doing one on Garcelle Beauvais. I will be speaking on her personality traits as well as her characteristic traits in regards to who she is as a person, a lot of the success she's garnered based on her natal chart. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then please make sure you are. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, please make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. Also, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know. Whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone in general who really loves this content or really appreciates Garcelle. So let's get right into the video, lovelies. Garcelle Beauvais was born on November 26, 1966, so this qualifies her to be a Sagittarius. So with this placement, she tends to be very happy, very witty, and is always looking for an adventure. She's someone who's very fun-loving, she's very spirited and very energetic. She does have a great physical energy, and this makes sense because this is a fire sign within that needs to be released. As such, something such as exercise or sports is something that's great with someone with this placement. She's someone who loves to have relationships, but she doesn't really like the emotionalness of relationships. She's always curious and she wants to look at broader issues of life. And she tends to be idealistic, generous, sociable, and cheerful, and very positive. Next up is her moon in Taurus, and this is actually a great placement because Taurus is ruled by the moon as well as Cancer. So by having this placement, she's able to express her feelings in a way that is understandable, and she's also able to express her feelings in an honest and straightforward way. She's someone who is rigid and she is sentimental and she does desire beautiful things. If you do look at her house and the way she dressed, you can see that she really loves beautiful things, and things of beauty is something she loves. She's also someone who loves to have fun. She needs stability in order for her to feel comfortable. She's also someone who's very calm, very affectionate, very nurturing. She loves being pampered. At times she can be stubborn and dislike change, but she's someone who you would love to be around because she's very loyal. Next up is her Mercury in Scorpio. And with this placement, she focused on learning and acquiring knowledge more than anything. And this is something that she loves to do. She's also someone who has a great mentality. She is the person that has very great communication. She's someone who has a magnetic voice, so people love to hear her. And that is something Garcelle has. She does have a voice that is very much interesting. She's someone who is born an investigator, and she's fascinated by secrets and mysteries and unanswered questions of any kind. She's someone who has her way with words, and sometimes anyone with this placement, but not everyone, they can have the ability to hurt people with their words. They're very great with it, and they're very fast when it comes to their words, so it's something that they're very great at. Next up is her Venus in Sagittarius, and with this placement, she tends to take immense pleasure in being in love and sharing exciting encounters with someone. She's also someone who's very open-minded. She's very knowledgeable and is very adventurous. She's very energetic and very optimistic, and this is the type of person who she would want in a relationship as well. She's someone who does need her freedom in a relationship. She's a person who has a visionary romance. She wants a love that is very new and very interesting. She does have religious beliefs. She has a candid beauty. She loves outdoor festivals. She loves things that are different. She has a very daring taste, and she wants a lover who's very educated and wants to learn and experience with her partner. But she's very honest in regards to her relationship, and she's attracted to different people. Next up is her Mars in Virgo. And with this placement, she's very practical and rational, and also is someone who loves rules and maintaining a schedule. She's someone who is very much adoptive, and she's also someone who's love methods and things of order. That's something she really loves to do. She has a developed intelligence. She loves patience. She has diligence. She has strength of will. She has attentiveness. And she's someone who organizes her life perfectly. She will achieve any goal and success in any business, especially if it's very much intellectual. Sometimes she can be a perfectionist, and sometimes she can be indecisive, but with those traits, she's able to overrule with all the positive traits that she has in her Mars section. Next up is her Jupiter in Leo, and this is a great placement to have, especially for fame, because a lot of people with this placement do end up having a lot of fame in their life. And with this placement, she tends to be someone who loves to have abundance. She loves to have energy, and that keeps her on the go, because if you know Garcelle, she is always working. She has a lot of different jobs, and she's someone who's just always on the go. She's never just stagnant or just staying. She's always doing something. She has a lot of confidence, and she has a lot of popularity. She must be proud of all that she does in order to grow and develop. She enjoys being totally honest and to reveal her admiration and respect to receive from others due to her high-minded and upward way of life. She makes sure that her thoughts are a thought of things that are good. Next up is her Saturn in Pisces. And with this placement, she looks down on issues as unimportant in the grand scheme of things, and she's someone who has a common thing in having to make personal sacrifices. She's someone who's very intuitive and creative with the many talents that she has. She's also someone who has the tendency to think that her life can be out of control based on sometimes an unreasonable fear, probably connected with unfortunate experience with a person who filled a father role in her early life, and to learn to take responsibility here from now on for her own life. So she's the type of person who will take responsibility for her life and not let anyone mess it up for her. She tries to stop having unrealistic expectations of anyone, but she remembers that she's a human, and sometimes humans will have faults and self-doubt. So this is something that she is in regards to her Saturn placement. Next up is her Uranus in Virgo, and with this placement she has amazing intuition, and having this placement she's able to assess a situation and move ahead in the right direction. This is actually a very great placement to have because you're able to have the intuition needed, and you're able to make decisions with that intuition that you probably wouldn't be able to without this placement. She's also able to look at a situation and know if it's good for her or not. She's someone who dislikes normal everyday routines and chores. She will go out of her way to invent innovative, unique, and time-saving ways to perform the various mundane routines and duties of living, and she will be attracted to any type of practical use of gadgets and anything that will make her daily life a lot better. So this is something that really does describe Garcelle. Next up is her Neptune in Scorpio. And with this placement, she may find pleasure from the darkest places of life, and sometimes she can find her inspiration from the darkest places of life as well. She is someone who is extremely interested in things that are very deep and mysterious. She's someone who will explore and idealize the benefits that can come from healing and psychology. And she is willing to experiment with different things and to push the understanding of her inner being. And sometimes it can be to the extreme, but sometimes it can be balanced. And this is something that is great because Garcelle, she does seem like the type of person who's very open-minded. And she does talk a lot about healing and being able to go to therapy and making sure that your body is healthy from your head down to your toe. So this describes her. Next up is her Pluto in Virgo, and she's able to gain this because she was born between 1957 through 1972. So she's a part of Generation X. They are the type of people who love perfection, and they do have a down-to-earth attitude. They tend to always be hardworking, self-improving, very skilled. And they are the type of people who love the environment and love technology. They're also the type of people who will be profound in society's changes in regards to the attitude towards work, duty, and responsibility. They are the type of people who love personal health, and general nutrition will be something that they will always speak on, and something that has a lot of acceptance and has a lot of practice, because Virgos in any placement, they do tend to like health and nutrition. Next up is her North Node in Taurus, and with this placement, she's going to need to develop these attributes and trait in order for her to get the gifts that are going to be presented for her. So the first thing she'll need to do is have a lot of loyalty for others, have awareness of boundaries, taking things one step at a time, a sense of self-worth, awareness of personal values, patience, honoring expressed needs of self and others, enjoying the 5 physical senses, having gratitude for others, the awareness of nurturing from Mother Earth, having forgiveness, and having persistence. Finding a way to be financially independent without alienating others, learning the way of the builder, connecting to herself, learn to share abundance with others, and focus her energies on securing a base for herself and also for her family. Next up is her Chiron in Pisces, and with this placement, she has the wound of having her individual sense of faith in herself and in humanity. Maybe at a younger age, she may have been betrayed from a moment in life, and from there she's seen the world as cruel and unfair with all the poverty and all of the bad things that keep happening. And because of this, she doesn't have a lot of trust in others, and she expects to feel betrayed, or she expects others to betray her because of probably the things she went through as a young girl. So with this placement, in order to heal, she has to realize that not everyone is like this, and that the people who are like this, them getting the consequences is important, and also making sure that she's part of society and helping society to be better for the next generation than what she went through herself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on Garcelle. Please let me know down below who else you guys would want me to do a natal chart analysis on. And also please make sure you let me know, did you learn more about Garcelle, who she is and the type of person she is? And please also make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and make sure you hit that like button. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know. And if you have not yet followed me on all of my social media accounts, then please make sure you're doing so, from Pinterest down to TikTok. And please make sure you're supporting my Etsy store link down below, and as well as my PayPal. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.